Hello everyone. Today we will be learning how to model and solve two-step equations. Look at this balanced scale. So you have 10 gram and 10 gram on each side. So this is perfectly balanced. And to keep the scale balanced, whatever you do on one side, so you're adding 1 gram on the left-hand side, you have to do the same thing on the other side so that the scale remain balanced. Or you can take away the same amount from each side. Say you're taking away 1 gram on left-hand side and you have to do the same thing on the other side. Then the scale is still even, like this. Okay, same thing with the equation. We're going to model 4a plus 6 equals 7a using a balanced scale model. So you make 4 a's here and 6 integer chips and 7 a's here. So see this equal sign? This means they are even. So the scale is balanced. Okay, again everyone, whatever you do on one side, you have to do the same thing on the other side. Say I'm taking away 4 a's from this side. Then you have to do the same thing. You're taking away 4 a's from the right-hand side. So what's the leftover? The leftover is 3a. So you have 3a here. On the balanced scale, you have 3a. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 integer chips here. So therefore, we can say 6 equals 3a. Alright everyone, if 3a is 6, how much is 1a? So 3a, a, you have 3a and you have 6 integer chips. If 3a is 6, then 1a should be 2. So the answer will be 2. Now we have algebra tiles. So this time we're going to use algebra tiles to solve the equation. I have 2x. And 4 white tiles. White tiles are negative. So you have negative, 4 white integer tiles. And red tiles, positive. You have 8 positive integer tiles. Alright, so this is basically 2x minus 4 equals 8. Okay, so to solve this, what we're going to do is the same thing on both sides. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing on both sides. Alright, so to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to take away, so here, we're going to take away 4 negatives, 4 negative integer tiles from the left-hand side. And I'm going to take away 4 negative integer tiles, but I don't have it on the right-hand side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add zeros. Everyone, when you add 0, that does nothing. That doesn't change the equation. So I'm going to add zeros. So if you introduce 0 pairs, that is 0, right? This is 0 pairs. And plus, you have 4 plus and 4 negative. That does nothing. This is just 0, right? Okay, now I can take away 4 negatives from the right-hand side. So what I have now is 2x equals, how many positives do you have? In total, you have 12 positives. So I have 12 positives. So if 2x equals 12, then what is 1x? Right. 1x will be 6, positive 6. Okay. X equals 6. So this is the answer. So this is another way of solving an equation using algebra tiles. Right, next. This time, we're not using algebra tiles or balanced scales. So we're going to use algebra to solve this equation. So this is two-step equation because you have to do 2 steps. First step, I want you to write it down. Step 1. Step number 1, isolate the term with x. That is your first step. Second, then isolate x. So this is your 2 steps. So you're going to isolate the term with x and then isolate x to find x, right? Okay, here, where's your x? Your x is here. And what is the term with x? 2x. 2x is the term with x. So we're going to isolate the term with x first. To do that, we have to get rid of plus 6. So we're going to get rid of plus 6 using inverse operation. So what's opposite of plus 6? That is minus 6. Minus 6, right? Then this will cancel. 2x equals 18 minus 6. That will be 12, right? And after that, what we're going to do is we're going to isolate x. So that's our next step. So to isolate x, we have to get rid of 2. But everyone, remember what's hiding in between 2 and x? Right, multiplication is hiding. To cancel multiplication, we have to divide 2. Okay, then x will be finally isolated. 12 divided by 2 will be 6. So the answer is 6. So remember those 2 steps. Isolate the term with x and isolate x. Let's move to letter B. So we're going to use 2 steps to solve this equation. So this time, we're going to isolate the term with t and isolate t, right? Okay, so the term with t is 16t. To isolate 16t, we have to get rid of minus 69. So let's add plus 69 and plus 69. Then what I get is 16t equals 56. Right, after that, we're going to isolate t. To isolate t, we have to get rid of 16. So again, what's hiding in between 16 and t? That's right, multiplication. So let's divide both sides by 16 and 16. And that will be t equals 3.5. So use your calculator to calculate this. If you put 56 divided by 16, you will get 3.5. Okay, your turn questions. I want you to try those 2 questions by yourself. So pause the video, try those 2 questions, and we're gonna go over it after. All right, have you tried it? Okay, let's do it together. So again, we're doing 2 steps. First step, isolate the term with g. Second step, isolate g. Okay, to isolate the term with g, we have to get rid of plus 4 from both sides. Okay, let's subtract. Then 2g will be negative 6 minus 4. So negative 6 minus 4 is negative 10. Okay, 2g equals negative 10. Again, multiplication is hiding here. We're going to divide both sides by 2. Then g will be negative 10 divided by 2 will be negative 5. So negative 5 will be the answer. Letter B. Again, we're going to isolate the term with r and then isolate r. So let's add 7 to isolate negative 2r. And that will be negative 4. And let's divide both sides by negative 2. Then r will be positive 2. So did you guys get the right answer? Let's move on to the word problem. Example 2. A cow sleeps 7 hours a day. So this is 1 hour. So I want you to highlight this, 7 hours. And this is 1 hour less than twice the amount an elephant sleeps a day. How long does an elephant sleep? Okay, to solve a word problem, we have to do 3 steps. So remember 3 steps. First step, you're going to write a let statement. So you're defining your x. Okay, let statement. So we're going to let x be the number of hours an elephant sleeps. So your x is usually the last part of the question. So it is asking you how long does an elephant sleep? So we want to know how long an elephant sleeps. So we're going to let that be x. So that's our x. So you always need to define your x. Otherwise, I'm going to deduct your mark on your quizzes and tests. All right? That's the first step. And the second step, we're going to make an equation. So make an equation. Okay. The question says a cow sleeps 7 hours a day. And that is So when you see is in mathematics, that is equal. So 7 hours. So 7 hour is 1 hour less than. So 1 hour less than. Is that subtraction or addition, everyone? So that is subtraction. So 1 hour less. That means you have to subtract 1. So taking away 1 from twice the amount an elephant sleeps a day. So elephant sleeps X hours. So that is 2x. So you're going to take away 1 from 2x. So twice the amount. That is 2 times x, right? So this is 2 times x. So 2 times x minus 1. So this is going to be your equation. Now, we're going to find x. So to isolate x, first step, we have to isolate the term with x. So isolate the term with x, then isolate x. Okay, let's isolate 2x. To do that, let's take away minus 1 by adding 1 on both sides, right? Then that will be 8 equals 2x. So if 2x is 8, to find x, we're going to divide both sides by 2. Then your x will be 4. So an elephant sleeps only 4 hours a day. So the answer is 4 hours. Alright everyone, so that is it for today. So now I want you to start doing your homework. Thank you.